3 o'r gloch. Croeso. Croeso I Holi Helen. Dyma eich siawns chi I ofyn cwestiynau. This is your opportunity to ask any questions you may have about Cymraeg or about dysgu Cymraeg. We have hanner awr, up to half an hour, but we can see how it goes. Okay, now then. Diolch yn fawr, Lynn. Lynn has sent in a question beforehand. Dyma question Lynn. I can't watch Holi Helen as I'll be working at 3, but I do have a question. How would you say, I've been speaking for 6 weeks, 2 months, etc. Would it be wythnos 6, for example? Okay, diolch yn fawr, Lynn. By the way, mae Mair yn helpu fi heddiw, so keep on sending your questions and Mair will sort them out and send them on to me. Okay, so, question Lynn. Shwt mae dweud, how do we say, I've been working for 6 weeks? So, dyn ni'n dechrau Holi Helen gyda rhifau. We're going to be starting this series with looking at numbers. Nawr te, mae pawb, everyone can count up to 10. So join with me, first of all, for a quick refresh to count from dim up to 10. Okay, so join me after 3. 1, 2, 3. Dim, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Da iawn. Ond, what we're going to look at today is how to use a number with an object, with a noun. And it's different to English. In Saesneg, in English, we walk into a cafe and say, 2 coffees, please. In Gymraeg, after a number, we use a singular noun. So, props at the ready, diolch Lynn. Let's practice. Yeah, on brand, bag. Yeah, bag, dysgu Cymraeg. So, if we want to say 1 bag, so easy, yeah? 1 bag. A chi, you try after me, 1 bag. 1 bag. More branding, yeah? This time, I've got 1, 2, 3. So, 3 bags would be 3 bag, yeah? 3 bag. A chi? How many have I got now? 4 bag. A nawr, 5 bag. 5 bag. Ond, I can count. I list one out. 1 bag, have a listen. 2 fag. 2 fag. Treiglad meddal. You've probably now come across the treiglad meddal, the soft mutation. Bag, 2 fag. Yeah? 2 fag. So, that's my bags. This time, the word for book is llyfr. 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 Okay? So you try. 1 book. 1 llyfr. Da iawn. 2 books. 2 lyfr. 3 books. 3 llyfr. 4 books. 4 llyfr. 5 books. 5 llyfr. Hawdd, easy. 5 llyfr. 4 llyfr. 3 llyfr. 2 lyfr. 1 llyfr. And these llyfrau, by the way, if you haven't seen them before, are a series for Welsh learners called Amdani. They're at 4 level. We have the mynediad, the entry, the sylfaen, foundation, the canolradd, and the uwch, amdani. Okay, so, 1 bag, 2 bag, 3 bag, 4 bag, 5 bag. 1 llyfr, 2 lyfr, 3 llyfr, 4 llyfr, 5 llyfr. Now, you'll have realised that by now, in Gymraeg, that we have masculine nouns like llyfr and bag, but we also have feminine nouns, like, for example, pail. Yeah? Pail. Pail. And the counting system for feminine nouns is different. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, masculine. Have a listen to the feminine. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there on, they're all the same. 1 is the same. 1, 2, 2, 2. Dych chi'n cofio, do you remember pwy dych chi, maybe, who are you? Same sound. 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Say it 4 times to yourself. Da iawn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Eto, say it 4 times to yourself. Da iawn. One more. Pedair. 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 1, 2, 3, pedair. Have a look at that. 1, dim problem, yeah. 1, 2, bring this a bit closer for you. 2, 3, pedair. 1, 2, 3, pedair. Okay. So, do you remember? 1 bag, 2 bag, and so on. But 1 bale. Now, if it's feminine, there's a notation after 1 as well. Don't worry too much about it. No one will notice. But 1 bale. 1 bale. Da iawn. 1 bale. 2 bale. 2 bale. 2 bale. And then there are no notations. 3 pail. 4 pail. Whoa. 5 pail. Okay, you repeat after me. 1 bale. 2 bale. 3 pail. 4 pail. 5 pail. 5 pail. Da iawn. Eto. 5 pail. 4 pail. 3 pail. 2 pail. 1 pail. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it. Da iawn. Okay, so yma arian. Yeah? Arian. Arian. This is a pint. Yeah? Pint. Pint is also feminine. So, 1 bint. 1 bint. 2 bint. 2 bint. 3 pint. 4 pint. 5 pint. A chi, you try. 1 bint. 2 bint. 3 pint. Pedair punt. 5 punt. 5 punt. Da iawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iawn? Ond, cwestiwn Lynn. Cwestiwn Lynn yw, how do I say I've been speaking for 6 weeks? Okay, so the word for week is wythnos. Wythnos. Wythnos, which literally means 8 nights. We have long weeks in Gymraeg. Think of lockdown. Long weeks. Wythnos. Yeah? So 6 weeks. 6 wythnos. 6 wythnos. Mae Lynn eisiau dweud, I've been learning Welsh for 6 weeks. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg ers 6 wythnos. In Saesneg, I've been learning. In Gymraeg, we just say our normal present tense. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg ers 6 wythnos. Or maybe in lockdown, how would we say, I've been learning Welsh for 9 weeks. You try. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg ers 9 wythnos. Ers. Try these. I've been reading War and Peace for 9 weeks. Dwi'n darllen War and Peace ers 9 wythnos. I've been working at home in the house for 9 weeks. Dwi'n gweithio yn y tŷ ers 9 wythnos. I've been watching Netflix for 9 weeks. Dwi'n gwylio Netflix ers 9 wythnos. Ers 9 wythnos. If I've been saying mis, it should be wythnos. Ers 9 wythnos. Da iawn. And one more. I've been shopping online for 9 weeks. Dwi'n siopa ar-lein ers 9 wythnos. Da iawn. And Lynn's other question was about the months. 2 months. I've been learning Welsh for 2 months. Now, month is mis. It's a masculine word. So, 2 fis. 2 fis. I've been learning Welsh for two months. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg ers 2 fis. I've been reading War and Peace for 2 months. Dwi'n darllen War and Peace ers 2 fis. I've been shopping online for 2 months. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg. Dwi'n siopa ar-lein, sorry. Dwi'n siopa ar-lein ers 2 fis. Da iawn. So, to go back to Lynn's question, she said, would it be wythnos 6? Well, na. Wythnos 6 is week 6. 6 weeks is 6 wythnos. Diolch am y cwestiwn. Okay, so, diolch Mair am y cwestiynau. Mair's been sending me your questions here. So, they don't want to come up. Infinite. Okay, Diane. Right. Another number question. Why does the P get dropped in pimp? Yeah? Well, it's because it's easier to say. Think of the word, hang on, pit. Yeah? Think of the word pit. If I try to say pimp, pint, you have to stop in between. So it's much easier to say pimpint, pimpint, pimpint. The same with month, mis. Pimp, mis would become, you try it, pimmis. Da iawn, pimmis. Even pimp wythnos, because W is a vowel in Welsh, can be okay. So we could say pimp wythnos or 5 wythnos. They're fine. Okay, another question. Question o Llandudno. How would you pronounce the L? Help, Carol Craven. Okay, nawr te, dwi ddim yn dda iawn gyda gynganu. I'm no pronunciation expert. I'm going to say a series of words with L. So, Llandudno, Llandudno, Llandudno. Llaeth, or in North Wales, llefrith. Yeah? Triwch, everyone try. Say Llandudno. Llandudno. Da iawn. But then the S comes in the middle of the word, like darllen. Darllen. A chi? Darllen. Or maybe llanelli at the beginning and in the middle. Llanelli. A chi? Da iawn. Llanelli. What we'll do is we'll send you a link on our Facebook page after the lesson with particular help to pronounce L. Dim problem? Okay. Question nesa. Is it important to roll R's in Cymraeg? And any tips on how to do it properly? Well, diolch Philip. Well, ydy, mae yn bwysig. If you can't do it, obviously, just speak. And if we can, have a listen. I like to say, when we're not in lockdown, that you travel to your dosbarth Cymraeg in the car. You go home full of road rage in the car. Yeah? Car. Car. So it's not like the French car. Just say the Da iawn. Car. Yeah? Think of another word. I've got friends. I've got a friend who doesn't speak Welsh, who calls himself Mark. And I've got a friend who siarad Cymraeg, and he calls himself Mark. So if you could try those two words, Mark, 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 Mark. Triwch. Mark. And some people find it a little more difficult, but it's in the middle of the word. Another one is person, which is person. Person. Triwch. Person. Eto, another pronunciation question, so we'll send you a specific link how to practice r. Okay. Dyma ni, question. Diolch Siw. Mae hi means she is, and it is. It is also the case that mae is he is, and it is. Or does it mean he is? Okay, so mae hi. Okay, so let's just practice a little bit, yeah? So if I want to say I'm going, I'd say dwi'n mynd, yeah? She's going, as Sue has pointed out, mae hi'n mynd, yeah? Mae hi'n mynd. She's going. Try it. Da iawn, mae hi'n mynd. Nawr te, yn Gymraeg, anything which is abstract will be feminine. Okay? If we think about the weather, heddiw, oh, mae hi'n braf. Mae hi'n braf iawn. Yr amser ar y cloc is feminine. Mae hi'n 7 o'r gloch. Yeah? So if we say things like, oh, it's difficult. Mae hi'n anodd. Mae hi'n anodd dweud. It's difficult to say. Oh, mae hi'n amhosib. It's impossible. And we're talking about abstract ideas. It will always be he. Now then, here I've got a pail, yeah, which is a feminine object. So if I want to say it's soft, I say, ooh, mae hi'n feddal, yeah, mae hi'n feddal. So it is, mae hi, anything abstract, or if I'm referring to a feminine object, mae hi'n feddal. Yeah? So he is, mae yn y de in the south, mae o yn y gogledd. He is going, mae e'n mynd. Okay? So, bag, Yeah, bag is a masculine object. So I could say, ooh, yeah, mae e'n swnllyd. It's noisy because I'm talking about the bag, which is masculine. Mae e'n swnllyd. Ooh, mae e'n dawel, yeah? Achos mae e'n gotwm. Yeah, mae e'n gotwm. Mae e'n plastic. Mae e'n fag plastic. So, yeah, mae hi, she is, it is about a feminine object, but also anything abstract. Mae e, or mae o, he is, or if we're talking about a masculine object. Okay, question. My question, gyda Deborah, when do we use dwi or dwi'n, dych chi or dach chi or dych chi? Okay, so dwi is I am. And let's show you. Yeah, so dwi comes from the verb bod, which means to be. So we've just done dwi, and we've looked at my e, my he. Yeah, they all come from bod. And usually we need an. It's just a linking word. It doesn't mean anything. So, for example, if we have a verb like gyrru, just repeat after me. Dwi'n gyrru. Mae e'n gyrru. Mae hi'n gyrru. Yeah? If we have an adjective like oer, ond, well, dwi ddim yn oer, ond oer, yeah, again, we have the yn. Repeat after me. Dwi'n oer. Mae e'n oer. Mae hi'n oer. Da iawn. And we're of course abbreviating the yn because we have too many vowels. Okay. Also, don't worry about this, but if we have another noun, for example, I can say dwi'n diwtor Cymraeg. Yeah, I'm a Welsh tutor. Mae e'n diwtor Cymraeg. Mae hi'n diwtor Cymraeg. So when do we not use the yn? Well, we don't use the yn before eisiau. Eisiau means to want. There is a long drawn out explanation for this. I can't tell you what it is. The true Welsh construction to say I want is mae eisiau arna I, there's a need on me, but we've taken it and we use it as a verb, but we don't use the yn. So I want is dwi eisiau. How do we say, ooh, I want to eat? Dwi eisiau bita, or dwi eisiau bwyta. And how would we say I'm eating? Dwi'n bita or dwi'n bwyta. So we don't have it before the eisiau. We don't have it either before the word wedi. Wedi. Sorry, it's not very clear. Wedi. As in tired. Wedi blino. So I'm tired. Dwi wedi blino. Again, once you've learned some more Welsh, you'll realise that wedi blino actually means I have tired. So, have a listen. Dwi wedi darllen, cofio anghofio. Nawr, dwi'n darllen, come on ref. Yeah, I'm reading it now. Ond, dwi wedi darllen, cofio anghofio. I have read. Yeah, cofio anghofio. Dwi'n dal y bêl, I'm catching the ball. Dwi wedi dal, I have caught. Okay, so we don't use yn before eisiau and before wedi. But if we have a verb, an adjective, or another noun, we use yn or wedi. Diolch am y cwestiwn. Okay. Please can you explain why A is in the following sentence? Beth wyt ti eisiau ei wneud yfory? Oh, diolch yn fawr. A difficult question to end with. Okay, right. Esgusodwch fi, excuse me. Yeah. So, yn Gymraeg, if a question starts with Beth, we're really saying, what do you like it? Have a look. So, what is Beth? Actually, yeah, Beth. Yeah. Beth wyt ti'n hoffi? Beth wyt ti'n hoffi? And we don't pronounce really this little A. But what we're actually saying is, what do you like it? What do you like it? It's a difficult construction and you can really kind of ignore it. But we do write it because it does create a mutation. Bit of a cop-out here. I've used hoffi because it doesn't mutate. But if we did gwneud, what are you doing? Beth wyt ti'n ei wneud? What are you doing it? We don't hear that A generally in speech. We hear beth wyt ti'n wneud. But mutations vary in importance. Some are important, some aren't. But that beth wyt ti'n gwneud doesn't sound quite right, so we do need to say beth wyt ti'n wneud. But when you answer, yeah, beth wyt ti'n wneud? O, dwi'n coginio. Yeah? Beth wyt ti'n ei hoffi? Dwi'n hoffi pysgod a sgodion. So, question da. Don't worry too much about it for the time being. Do you have time for one more? Oh, dyna ni. Dyna ni. So, well, gosh, diolch yn fawr iawn. Gobeithio bod hynny wedi helpu. I hope that's helped a little. Feel free to ask questions again yr wythnos nesa am 3 o'r gloch. Let's have a little recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, dim problem. But with feminine objects, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 bêl, 2 bêl, 3 pêl, 4 pêl. But the important thing with the numbers is definitely not the mutations, and not so much remembering the masculine and feminine, but the important thing is that we use a singular after the number. 2 goffi, please. Yeah? 2 goffi, please. Dwi ddim eisiau 1 coffi, dwi eisiau 2 goffi. And then to say you've been doing something for a certain amount of time, dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg ers 6 wythnos. Yeah? Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg ers 6 wythnos. Da iawn. With the pronunciation of L and R, we'll put a link up for you. Remember the uns? Dwi'n mynd, dwi'n oer, dwi'n diwtor Cymraeg, but no un with eisiau a wedi. Dwi eisiau mynd nawr, achos dwi wedi blino. And then with a question, beth wyt ti'n hoffi i'w wneud? Question da, don't worry about it for the time being. Diolch yn fawr, gwela i chi eto dydd Llun nesa. See you dydd Llun nesa am 3 o'r gloch. Hwyl fawr!